Hello everyone, it's your host Connor Necromancer here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Neverwinter Nights. Previously on, we murdered Despiter horribly, so much so that I don't even recognize his body anymore. To made it here to explore the remains or the plot behind the cult that infected Neverwinter with the disease, the cult of the Old Ones. I think that's what they've been called. Let's talk to this woman. Ah, Connor Necromancer, you've woken at last. I feel privileged to meet you, the hero of Neverwinter, here before me. I'm getting ahead of myself. You must excuse me. I'm just so excited to meet you. Welcome to Port Lost. I trust your safe journey. You had a safe journey from Neverwinter. My name is Lorena, of the Lady, and the Lady Erebath has given me the honor of greeting you upon your arrival. It's a pleasure to meet you. Let me see again how much I look up to you. We've all heard the heroic deeds you've performed in Neverwinter, and how many lives you saved from that terrible plague. I know you must be anxious to speak with Lady Erebeth and begin the search for the cult. She's anxious to speak with you, too. You can go find Lady Erebeth and her associate Aaron Gent in the next room, near the exit of this building. Please go see her right away. I wish you well in your quest to find the source of that horrible plague. I'm sure you'll succeed and prove to be the hero once again. Goodbye. She's never seen again. Look, everyone, it's Linu! Ha ha ha! Let's poke fun at her and make fun of her some more. No one said I should change my character, so we're gonna go with Linu. 10 out of 10.
Good to see you here in Port Last, my friend. If we are to have any luck in tracking down this strange cult behind the plague, it will be with your aid, I am sure. I do not know how much you have been told about Lord Nash's orders. I shall help you understand whatever I can, certainly. How I feel is unimportant next to the mission we have been given. Please allow me to explain what is required of us. You know, of course, that Dester and Fenthic were associated with some manner of religious cult that was behind the Wailing Death in the city. We know so little about this cult, and it would be foolish in the extreme to suppose that simply because their activities in Neverwinter have been stopped, that they have been defeated. Lord Nasher commands that we track down the headquarters of this cult and discover their plans and stop them before another atrocity is committed. Aaron Gent, Lord Nasher's spy master, is here in Port Last to help us do this, and has brought reports of many strange activities throughout the northern lands. It is possible that agents of the cult may be behind some of these activities. If so,
Linu, that was not healthy. You're macing yourself in the face to scratch an itch.
Your aid in this will prove invaluable.
How are you feeling? This must be a terrible strain.
Are you a fool to ask me that? My only love lies dead, executed as a
Whoops.
traitor, and his true murderers lie completely beyond my reach. But perhaps you mean well enough by your question. I apologize if I have misjudged your intent.
Whoops.
I wish, with such fervor that it frightens me, to see those allies of Desta pay, to see Tyr visit them with terrible justice. I am a paladin of Tyr, sworn to uphold good and justice, yet somehow I cannot condemn Fenthic in my heart. He meant only to do what he saw was his duty, I am sure of it.
Okay, so this is the beginning of a quest. Hopefully I don't break the game. Okay, good. So, it's not open yet, but you see, in this game, something happens with Erebeth later. I'm not going to say what it is, but something much later, and there's a quest here called Erebeth's Quest, where you have to talk to her and listen to her, and she'll eventually give you this ring. This can also, if you're male, will lead to a romance between Erebeth, which, as we all know me, I'm going to do that for sure. But yes, it's very important that you do this quest because it's a very emotional story part if you do. And we're going to turn off my phone because you probably aggressively heard me close it. So let's pick the right option this time. Everyone can make a mistake, Erebeth, even for the best of reasons.
Aye, a mistake. But it is more than that, isn't it? Fenthic was hanged for treason, disgraced in the eyes of his lord and his god. But I should not be distracting you from your task. My own problems are unimportant and of no interest to you, I am sure. Please, forgive me.
No, go on. Tell me. What were you going to say?
It is just that Fenthic's fate...
I don't think she needs that much persuading, if I'm perfectly honest.
How do you know that the path you walk is the correct one? I have never questioned my faith or my duty before, but neither did Fenthic. I feel doubt, and I am ashamed to admit it. Perhaps I am merely wallowing in my sorrow. know my path better than I think I do, but I am no longer sure. Is it wrong for me to think such thoughts?
I can't answer that for you, Erebeth.
No, I suppose not. It is something I must think on, but not now.
Yes.
It is best
That
if I
seems
put these thoughts
kind of
out
rude,
my
but it
head.
seems better than all the other ones.
The
Continue.
safety of Neverwinter relies on your
Erebeth's
mission,
Tale is the
and
quest
my
name.
duty regarding that is more than clear. Let us speak of that instead.
I'm going
Go
now.
with Tyr's blessing, then.
Thank you. Okay, let's get Linu back now. So you can see she's very upset, emotionally distraught. Let's get a good angle. Angle on her. Oh, look at her. Look how depressed she looks. Oh man, and my horn is getting into her face. So we're gonna talk to her now.
I had hoped that you would show up here, my friend. I heard that Erebeth recruited
My
you
voice for her was
to
like
stem
totally
off the
different.
evil
Whoops.
cult that was responsible for the plague.
Linu, what a pleasant surprise. I thought we had parted for good, Connor, but the goddess had her own plans that I must follow. I went back to the Trade of Blades to prepare myself for the journey here. I was only there for a few hours when I was approached by Lady Erebeth on behalf of Lord Nasher himself. She told me that Lord Nasher is determined to root out the cult that brought so much suffering to his city. He has ordered all the mercenaries in Neverwinter to come to Port Last and join the search. I was afraid I missed you while I was changing my clothes. Changing your clothes? Oh, when I came in, a waitress spilled some drinks. She soaked your clothes? Well, no. I bumped into her, and when the drinks crashed down, I leapt backwards into a dwarf, knocking over his ale and stew. I'm thinking I'm getting the picture. No. The foods and drinks landed on the floor, but the elf crashed into a half-orc, causing the knife he was eating to slice open his cheek. That's when the brawl started. And you wrecked your outfit in the brawl. No, I managed to stay out of the brawl, hiding under a table and feeling awfully guilty. When the fight was over, I felt I should clean up the mess. Please tell me that's how you got dirty. No, I wore an apron and managed to stay pretty clean. Then I stepped outside for a breath of fresh air and slipped into my puddle. So then I had to change. Both these options are kind of rude, so it's like, why didn't you just tell me in the beginning? Or I think I'll go somewhere else now, and I see maybe nice to a safe dragon lair. We'll go with this one. It's more sarcastic. Oh, please don't leave now. I didn't want to frighten you away. I'm waiting here on the orders of Lady Erebeth. I'm often in need of a skilled healer. Join me. It would be a great pleasure, Connor. I look forward to our adventure together. I will follow and perform the best of my abilities, according to the orders that you have given me. Anytime you wish to issue new orders, you only have to speak to me again. Yay! We got Linu back! And my punching bag. Time to insult her some more.
You were instrumental in ridding Neverwinter of the wailing death, I understand. Allow me to congratulate you on a job well done. You have shown yourself to be possessed of remarkable courage and resourcefulness. That is fortuitous, for both these qualities will be needed if you are to complete your mission. But that is not how we should begin. I am known as Aaron Genn, and I have served our Lord Nasher for some time. Hopefully, I may be of similar use to you now.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Connor Space Necromancer.
Indeed. I know who you are. There are many who whisper your name right now, and it is my business to listen to them all. My place lies in the shadows. I have many eyes and ears throughout the northern lands, and it is my place to inform Lord Nasher where the Vipers lay in wait. If only I had foreseen the actions of this cult, I could have prevented the disaster. But these men move skillfully out of my sight.
Spells of invisibility.
Instead of recriminating myself,
That's not actually the reason.
I must do what I can to repair the damage. And that is to offer what information I have to you, so that you may find where this new nest of vipers hides.
Vipers. He says it so aggressively.
Search, yes? She has told you of how you may root out these fiends?
I'm still not clear on what I'm supposed to be doing.
Many of Lord Nasher's forces make haste to restore order to the city we have left. Neverwinter's chaos is obvious, and there are many predators in the hungry north.
Huh.
It falls to us then, to you, to track down
Yeah.
the location of the
Tell
cult
it
which
straight,
was
Aaron.
responsible for starting this disease in the first place. We know precious little of them. We do not know who they are, where they are based, why they began the plague, or what other devilry they
I don't know if it's the cult of Snake. No, that was the first cult. It's the cult of the old one. Spoiler!
Unearthing the cult will not be a simple task. What few whispers I have collected, however, have allowed me to narrow your search to this region.
Convenient.
It is vital that the cult's exact location be found, and that we are certain any leads we discover
Overpowering.
deception. Erebeth will not
Overpowering.
be satisfied until we find at least 2 separate leads that point to the
That
same
seems like a
door.
game quest to
That is
me.
your task. I do know of one possible lead for you. There has been strange news regarding a series of caves
North.
north of Port
I feel like you're
Last.
trying to tell me I should go north.
Investigation may reveal the cult to be hidden there. If not, there are other avenues for you to investigate. The city of Luskan to the north, Neverwinter Wood to the east, and the Wildlands of the South Road.
So, the wild.
I suggest, however, that looking into the caves first would still be your wisest choice.
I feel like you're trying to tell me something.
The caves are in the hills to the north of Port Last, near the Green
Chest.
Griffin Inn. They have long been used by humanoid tribes of orcs, bugbears, and the like. They aren't usually a concern. In recent months, however, I have received word that these various humanoid creatures have been raiding the roads south of Luskan. This would not be unusual, except that the creatures now seem very organized and, I hear, are being led by humans.
Humans.
This leads me to believe the cult may be involved. That will be for you to determine.
Ugh.
Just keep this in mind.
Effort.
No matter what you find there, Erebeth will wish 2 firm leads.
Just to,
before she
cement what the game's telling you to do.
cannot afford a mistake. Have you a question for me then, my friend?
I'll go now.
May the luck of the gods be yours, my friend.
Thank you. Hello, sir. Do you have anything to say?
Hello there.
Hello, Connor Necromancer, hero of Neverwinter. I am Brax. Formerly a soldier of Neverwinter, now I intend to hunt down the bastards who did this to us. Hunt down who? The cult, of course, this mysterious organization that unleashed a plague on Neverwinter and killed so many innocent people. A hero just like you is what we need to find them. I'll do my best. I'm sure that'll be more than enough. A lot of innocent people were killed, and this cult owes a debt that only can be paid in blood. Give him hell, Connor. Yeah. We'll just not continue what he said. We'll just go with my very encouraging final words. So there's only like 2 quests that because I already recorded this, and it turns out I didn't actually record it, so so yeah, that's great. Okay, this guy literally just spawned and attacked me. Hello, sir. Are you an adventurer? You don't look like one. Me and my pa could really use some help, though if you are. Is there a reward for me? What seems to be the problem? Well, me and my pa, his name's Jarol. Everyone in Port Last knows him. We live on a farm just north of the town gates. There's a lot of monsters that live in the hills around the farm. Farm? Normally they don't bother us so much, but lately they've been ambushing travelers and caravans and such. Been real bold. And they went and kidnapped my mother while me and my pa were away from the farm last week, so my pa sent me to town to get some help. You want me to find your mother? We need your help. All I ask is that you go and talk to my pa. Nothing else. Alright, I'll help. That would be great, my lord. I'm sure my pa would appreciate it. To get to our farm, you just have to head north. I feel like I'm getting another message from this game. And follow the road a bit. I'll stay here and send more people to my pa until he calls me back. I'm sure you'll do the trick, though. Just go and talk to him. Yay. So yes, if it's not obvious, the game 100% suggests that we should go north. And that everywhere else is bad. At the moment. Even though... Neverwinter Wood is one of my favorite. It has some of the best music, in my opinion. Off topic. But we have another quest that we can do. I went exploring all last time and found only this guy. Welcome to the Tyrian Temple. Tell me, are you here for tier services, or perhaps Lady Luck herself that's guided you during these, the accent confused my voice. I know it may seem strange to you, my lord, but the portal within Port Last was actually destroyed during the Temple of Troubles. Temple of Troubles? When the gods themselves walked the face of Tyrian, we retreated to the cave far from the town, hidden well enough that we could carry on Lord Tyr's service orders in safety. From our efforts, he blessed us with a portal that connects us to the town and concentrate this new place. Concentrated. Consummate? No. We're no longer in the danger of Port Last, of course, but this hidden temple still serves us well. At the very least, it's a safe haven from trouble ever rises again. That makes sense. Do you need any assistance? Well, I'm hesitant to ask the fact because there's danger, but it's very important. You can be certain it'll compensate you for the risk, should that matter to you. Tell me what I have to do. Let me tell you how this started. A short time a while ago, a foul beast settled to the north of the area of town. At first, few of us knew of his presence. Indeed, Port Last had few troubles for the many years. Slowly, however, we became aware. Several of our citizens slowly disappeared without trace, and always at the night of a full moon. Wolf prints were found, the howling was constant, and we thought the town besieged. The trouble was from no pack of wolves, however. It came from a creature much powerful and cunning. A werewolf. This famous Sir Carathis was sent to slay this black wolf, as we came to call it. Carathis has not took with him 4 of Port Last's younger lads to aid his quest. Unfortunately, the black wolf was merciless. He overcame the night and attacked the 4 boys, and only young Ada managed to return to us unharmed. According to Ander, the other 3 boys were wounded but managed to flee. I fear that this means the curse of the werewolf will be passed on to them. If the boys are not found or cursed or killed, we could very well be facing even more danger than the black wolf done. Hello. Our silver charms that may yet drive the curse from their blood. You must subdue the You must subdue the beast first, however, and convince them to use the charms if you can, and then the black wolf himself must be dealt with. As I said, a terrible but vital task. I'll do this for you. You don't know how relieved I am to hear that. Here, take the silver charms. Hopefully they can cure all 3 boys and Sir Carathis, should he still live. Each of the boys wears a ring. They should give them up if freely if cured. Bring them back to me, and then I'll know their situations were resolved. Goodbye. Those children, the town prays for them. We all do. I hope you will be their savior, and may Tia be at your side. The way he talked, like, screwed up my lips. So that's why I was tripping over them. There's one more place that I want to note, and it is not there. It is in here, the Alliance Arms Inn. There's nothing really to note here except a little conversation. Da 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 da. We gotta talk to Ander, but no. There's not much more he's gonna give us. Hello, Solomon.
They told me you were ugly, but... oh, Neverwinter. You're the hero of Neverwinter, I suspect.
Okay, just for long story short, I know what happens to this guy, so if I appear cruel to him, there's a reason for that. Don't waste my time. I'm sorry, I just wanted to make sure it was really you. I wanted to thank you. I have family in Neverwinter and you saved their lives when you cured the plague. I wanted to give you this as a ring, as a token of gratitude. No, keep it, I don't need it. But, it's a nice ring. Please take it. That's all I wanted to do. That's why I wanted to find you, after all, to give you this after all you've done. Can't you take no for an answer? Very well, I guess you're not much of a hero as I thought. How rude. Yeah, he works for the cult, just long story short. So, the ring is used to track us. So, we're not gonna allow the cult to have that advantage over us. Alright, since the game seems to imply that we should have north, we're gonna head east. Just kidding. So, if you did the mage quest that I briefly mentioned in the first act, she's here again, and I believe there's a continuation of that quest here. I do not know 100%, and if someone does know, feel free to leave it in the comments below. Let's do some gameplay before we wrap up this video. I don't know 100% how long it's been going on. I'm gonna go with almost 15 minutes. Alright, here's the farm of the voice worker.
There. You best be careful treading the road round these parts. A dangerous place these days. Listen, old Gerald.
Gerald? I got it! You're Gerald? Your son mentioned you. He did, didn't he? He's a fine lad, he is. I expected, then, that you're some manner of adventurer, then he thought you could help us, eh? You seem to think so, yes. It's a dangerous thing to ask of anyone, but it might be worth your while, lad. Let me fill you in case the boy didn't. The hills in this area are home to creature to all sorts. Bugbears, goblins, and the like. Normally, they don't trouble us much. Since Luskin stopped patrolling the area, mind you, they've become plenty brave. For weeks now, they've been attacking anyone passing through these parts. Attacked the farm a few times, too. That's when they made off with my wife. I'm figure that's all Durgab doing? Durgab's doing. Damn, Ogre will know. We'll get what's coming to him one way or another. I swear it. What's this about your wife? Leia, her name was. She was taken from the farm one evening when the boy and I were out scouting the hills. Nothing we could have done about it. The creatures have never shown interest in taking folk before. I'm not sure why they should start now. Gab's behind it for sure, though. I can only pray that she's alright. I'll get her back somehow, and then that ogre will pay for all the grief he's caused me. Who is this creature? He's an ogre mage, a rather cunning sort who's decided he's just occurred to lead all these other monsters. He's just got in his head. I haven't a clue, but from what I can tell, he's gone and built himself an army. What he intends to do with it scares me just a little. I went off warning my old friend Aaron again. I haven't heard back from him yet. I suppose he's got more important things to plate right now, all things considered. You know him? I do, an old friend, I said. You don't think I've spent my whole life as a farmer, do you? Ha! We've all got to settle down someday, lad. In my younger years, I would have gone to the cave and got Leia myself. I wish I could. As it stands, I have to wait for some young adventurer to take your task for me. Perhaps I could help. Maybe you could. For that, I'll reward you, if that's what you're keen for. I'll warn you, though, you would be the first adventurer to head into the hills. I'll look into it as soon as I can. I'd be grateful. Find my wife or bring me proof of what's happened to her. And bring me the ogre's head if you can. Either will work. Be a great service. Yes, we have 2 quests now, so we get to kill that ugly ogre, which I may or may not be saying his name correctly. And, oh, we have to bring back Gerald's wife. So, alive, preferably. Aw, the dog is attacking the chicken. What a cute couple. Oh, look, a cow. I kind of... Oh, that's a really cute picture of a cow. I mean, painting, image, whatever. I wish its description was just moo. It would explain me. These are very pretty hills, don't you think? I'd be grateful for it. His voice kept changing, I realized. He sounded like the dwarf 1 minute, and then he sounded like a western farmer next. It was a very confusing place for me. Oh, look, a chest. That's locked. Let's just not waste our time and bash it. Improve power attack it. Ooh, we're still not getting anywhere. Oh! Fatality. What you gonna give me? A robe that I won't use, but it will sell for a lot, I assume. Don't you just love to explore? That's my band's first song. We disbanded shortly after. I believe this leads to the Neverwinter Woods. Or no, wait. This leads somewhere. To East Road and Neverwinter Woods. So, I do know my stuff. Haha. To anyone who's gonna comment, oh, he doesn't know anything. I did know that, so. You're gonna have to retract your statement. Ooh, there's a sign and a cave. Port Last Mines. I think this is just another way into the mines that we're going to. Never mind, I retract my statement. We're not gonna explore it because the game is preventing me from doing so. The lock on this door is too complex for simple spell. Oh, look at the cows. They look poorly animated. Quality. Like they look really well in, or were they bulls? Regardless, they looked a little nasty. But we're gonna move on. We're not gonna comment on that because, let's be honest, I love this game. I love it so much. Hello, boar. Are you ready to meet your maker? Oh god, there's a lot of animals here. Sorry, boar. Ow, Craig, cat. That hurt. Especially consider you're only rank easy. You shouldn't be doing like, what was it, 12 damage? Yes. Tough, but not true carnivores. These wild swine are very badly tempered. Usually charge at anyone who disturbs them, ripping them at their tusks. How did I disturb you? I mean, I ran up and poked you in the head, but how is that hardly disturbing you, you know? I don't know if the music's good for you guys. I tried to increase the volume, but I still think it's pretty low. I can change it again, but I thought it was really high last time. Or, like, when I practiced yesterday. Okay. We've avoided where we're supposed to go, so let's actually focus and get that going. We'll be wrapping up the video shortly. Too shortly. It's almost suspicious. Except it's not. I don't really know where I'm going with my conversations with myself. We're gonna keep exploring and accepting what I'm saying. I know you're nodding your head in agreement, and if you're not, you're lying to me. What a nice waterfall. Linu, do you want to go for a swim? Just jump off. Don't worry, it's not fatal. Oh look, more boars! Boars that take a lot of damage. And deal a lot of damage, jeez. Oh look! Goblins! Easy as goblin pie. Well, goblins are often considered more than a nuisance if left uninhibited. Whoa. That was a little extreme for... Oh, he wasn't dead. Ah, well. I love Great Cleave. So this is actually how you're supposed to get into here. So let's enter the cave. What will we find? 1,000,000 goblins, perhaps? 1,000,001? Who knows? Let's kill some stuff. Lino is going to walk into that. Now we've cleared up that. Oh, hi, goblin. I almost ran past you. A cat. So, it's not just goblins, don't worry. There are a lot of other enemies here as well. Such as bugbears. Orcs. And, okay, there weren't that many enemies, but... Considering goblins are, like, super easy, you would just assume. Anyway, here is a goblin shaman. Well, same description. Okay. Linu, I would appreciate it if you stopped spamming spells. And attack the enemies. That's it. Show them. I was gonna say, if Linu dies here, I'm done. I'm not using her. Oh man. That goblin shaman just wanted to say hi, and I stabbed him in the face. And from the looks of it, decapitated him, so. Hello, goblin. Well, I mean, didn't actually decapitate them. There's no model. There's no animation for that. Calm down, gamers or viewers or whatnot. Hello, goblin. Meet Mr. Pointy. Does anyone get that reference? Just me? Okay. Quickly, we must kill this goblin elite so we can move on and do some saving, and some goodbyes, and some tears, and wait 4 more weeks for the next episode. Never mind, we're gonna break this chest first. Oh, my critical hits are just so fatal. You'd almost call them fatalities. Alright, thank you to all those who watched. Thank you to everyone who's watched. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Neverwinter Nights. I'll see you all next time.